What's up? What's good, YouTube? What's the tea? Welcome back to my channel, Ava Latrice, the Avalicious Lifestyle. And as you guys can see, today we're going to be doing a frontal wig install on my cousin. Right now I'm getting started with the ball cap method, just cutting holes where her ears should be so that it could be flat as possible. And then you're going to later see me go in with my Got To Be freeze spray. And I'm just going to apply that all throughout the front of her head so that wig cap can be nice and secure. And now I'm just going in with my blow dryer to make sure everything is nice and dry so that the finished look can be as seamless as possible. And then what I like to do, I like to take the wig and kind of pre-place it, if that makes sense, so I can know how far back to cut the cap from, the lace, because the lace isn't supposed to be meeting exactly where the cap ends. It's supposed to go a little bit over, so yeah. Then I make sure it's good with her and I mark it, and then I just get to cutting the cap. And when you cut the cap, make sure you're cutting it as close to the skin as possible, but don't cut them. Yeah, you want it as flat as possible though. You don't want anything extra hanging off. Then I'm taking my foundation. I'm using the color 335. Just so happens it fits perfectly on her skin tone, but you do want to have a variety of different colors if you're doing other people's hair, because. And then I'm just going in and putting concealer on the lace, because when I was dyeing the front of it, it kind of seeped through the actual lace itself. So, yeah. All right, now that the cap is cut off, I just put the wig on once again to make sure that she's satisfied with the placement, because, it might look different versus when the cap is on and off. So, yeah. Then I'm just going in with my Ghost Bond glue. And I'm going to apply a very thin layer of that, considering we're doing 3 layers. And you guys, please make sure that you are applying glue not only on the cap, but the skin as well, because that's what really makes it hold and makes sure it's not going anywhere. So after I apply that first layer, I dry it. Then I go in with my second layer and smear it out as clean as possible, really flat, no lumps. Dry that, and then you just go in with your third, and you should be good. All right, y'all, time for the really tedious part, putting on the actual wig. So when I'm working with a wig that's already been parted, I usually like to work in the middle first to ensure that the part is in the middle of their head, because I've had situations where it ended up crooked and I had to redo it. So yeah, and then I start working on my sides. And let me just say this, when you are doing this or any style, take your time. Don't let anyone rush you. I won't lie, sometimes I feel bad for how long it takes me to do certain styles, but at the end of the day, my work is good because I take my time and I'm patient with it. You don't want your clients leaving feeling like you just rushed through their head and you just gave them anything. I like for my clients to leave happy, satisfied, and feeling like a baddie, period. So yeah, just take your time and go through anything that you feel like needs to be fixed and ask them, because they might have a few concerns that you probably would have never thought of. Next, you just want to go in with your elastic band just to melt the lace a little bit more to your liking. I'll place that on there for about a minute or two. And then when you're done, if it's some spots that you feel like is not blended to your liking, you just want to take a little bit of foundation and dab it across there. And if that's not working, what you want to do is take some Got To Be and spray it on the tip of your comb, the metal part, and just kind of press it down against the edges, As you can see from my edges, I didn't do much. I just parted them and molded them down and placed my elastic band on there, so when I want to style it, it'll be going in the right direction, All right, now you just want to go in with your scissors and start cutting your edges. It's really up to you however long you want them. Me personally, I like mine fairly short because I feel like it gives it more of a natural look, you know. But like I said, it's all up to you. Do your thing. I feel bad because in the video I forgot to show y'all what kind of mousse I'm using, but I'm using the coconut oil one. I'll put a link in the description for y'all. But oh my god, this is the part that takes the longest to me. Like, the baby hairs are so tedious to me because it's really important that, once again, you take your time, because if your edge is bogus, your style gonna look bogus. You know what I mean? It set the tone for the whole thing. So take your time, try to get it as perfect as possible, but don't trip over them being exactly the same. Just like eyebrows, they are cousins. Edges are not sisters, they are cousins. So don't trip on them all looking the same, but you know, try to get it some type of order. Then I just made sure that I cut the cap in the back, and then I tightened the wig to make sure it's 100% secure. Added my finishing touches, and I was done. Boom, straight baddie mode, baby. That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you comment down below on more videos you'll like to see, and follow me on all of my social medias. I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace.
Sagittarius bitches.